Hey, I'm going to make an apology here. Certain things went wrong during the recording of the second 3 hours or so of my Terranigma playthrough. And it couldn't record the Mode 7 parts right. Any part of it that used Mode 7, it dropped a ton of frames. And it's so obnoxious to me because so many of these parts in this game are so beautiful. I'm sick of problems with recording. You don't know how many I have, because I don't make, videos about it, and I wouldn't, because they'd be very boring, and, most of the time things work, but I'm just, why that, okay, I'm gonna make it a confession here, this is an emulator, I know it's shock, but I'm just, why the hell? I get that it's a laptop, it's not like a gaming PC, but why can't a laptop simultaneously run the game and record it? Is Mode 7 just too much for, a 2015 MacBook? Is that just, Mode 7? Wow, my MacBook that could play and record Half-Life with no problems. Not that Half-Life is really that technically demanding, but is Mode 7 just more so? But it just makes, it's really sad to me. It's just a kind of disappointment. And especially with some of those really beautiful moments, like first emerging into South America, into the Amazon, and all there is desolate rock. At least it wasn't a first impression, If that happened in the first part, I might have just thrown out all the footage and maybe just not done this Let's Play. But I really like this one, and I'm gonna keep going, and because of this problem, that's why this video, and as a kind of unusual cutoff point, is because I wanted to get all of the problem footage out of the way in one go. Didn't want any of it dangling out there like a participle without this sort of disclaimer at the beginning. So old Mackerel Phones apologizes to, for whatever that's worth, to whoever might actually see this video. How much time has passed? Ark's... Oh, it says, isn't Ark talking? So this is the hole I came through. There's no turning back now. What a desolate world. Barren land, stale air. No life could exist here. Resurrect this? Gramps sure expects a lot. Let's drop the speech and get with the program. Ark, you can think, but that won't change the world. Yeah, you can afford to be optimistic. We've been suddenly dropped into this empty world. It's hard not to be worried about what's up ahead. Let's cut to the chase. Nothing will happen if you don't take action. Yeah, but how? Are there towers up here? We might have put all the land back, but it's not like we know how to do that. We only pulled that off by fiddling around with a bunch of towers. Fighting monster... Oh, here's some... Oh, it's a... We brought our diary, I guess. If nothing else, we can be sure there are other people around, because we have our diary that's full of the proof, full of our memories. While we're up here, though, loneliness is going to become a big problem. Where are we? Oh, we're in the Amazon. Yeah, this is hardly the Amazon. You know, if this is gonna portray, say, evolution, I would have preferred if we started out maybe with the continents in a different position and we, like, move them to where they end up in modern times. This is evergreen? Hardly looks like it. Ark, come here. What is this place? I mean, I just see bubbling primordial ooze. Ark, come here. I've waited for you so long now. Where are you? Oh, a soul. There is something up here. Oh, it's like a shop. Why? Excuse me. Why do you care about money? Why would you take my money? This is just stupid. Like, no wonder you're not talking. You're ashamed you want to take money in a time like this. So, are you who's been waiting for me so long? I mean, at least they're here to help, I guess. Well, I was hoping for a big revelation there, but there's something else down here, right? Wow, I have dreams of empty worlds like this sometimes. But they're always worlds in deep space. They're never the same planet we call Earth. Oh, is the magic shop? No thanks. Okay, so instead of like any allies, we've just found places to get this kind of stuff. Actually, come to think of it, maybe I should see if the other shop has any kind of armor. Back in the Evergreen. Which is hardly green at all, there's nothing green up here. So, I mean, let's see, the first life that appeared on Earth appeared many billions of years ago, and it was, seems to have been some kind of bacteria. So I guess we're gonna do that. Make that happen. I was saying how we're working for God, but now I'm wondering, is Ark, like, becoming God? Or I guess it's that light force stuff they talked about. Okay, so there's nothing. Oh, that's just where we emerged from. So far, we're no closer to making this barren waste look like anything that a human could have any attachment to. Guyana. This really is a sort of beautiful thing, though. What is this place? I don't see anything here. Really, like there's nothing here. We can't pick up the rocks. We can't jump off the cliff. There's nothing here for us. I sure wish Yomi could have given us some kind of advice, you know. Is there something in here? No. Well, there's got to be some way to get around that Guyana Pass, then. Or maybe there's something up on the other side of the mountains. Oh, I can't get beyond the Andes here. Well, darn. But yeah, you see that spot over there? I thought maybe there'd be something there. Okay, so this is our only lead, is this pass through the Andes. This place called Guyana? What if this is a real name of a real place and I look like a fool for not knowing how to say it? Might be. Come to think of it, should probably equip this weapon. Actually, they didn't give you the ability to just buy another weapon once you got up here. So that means if you only had the Cry Spear, you couldn't defend yourself. We can't see the map anymore. Yeah, there are no maps of this place, that much is for sure. Okay. Oh! We could crawl inside. And it's another save book. So what is this thing we crawled inside? Is it the evergreen? Doesn't even look like a tree to me. And what's this thing? No, we're not allowed to hang out near it anyway. Ooh, wow. An underground cavern. If this tree was a man, then these corridors must be its veins. But this tree is not a man. That thing doesn't look safe. Oh, we got a peek here from it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, so there are living things up here, huh? They're not friendly either. Well, we're not getting over that. But it's kind of a shame, though. It sort of ruins the absolute desolation that it had created. I mean, most planets in the universe are just lifeless, you know? So it's really kind of... I mean, surreal isn't the word, but it just feels so almost unreal to see our world when it was like that. Well, there's no way we're gonna get to that thing, apparently. Hey, wanna... Yeah, gems. They call them gems even though it was clearly a bar of gold. Not sure what that flower was, and I'm glad I didn't take the time to find out. Well, clearly there are lots of living things inside this one tree. So we're not at the very beginning of life then, because the very beginning of life on Earth anyway was, like I said, wanna take it? Wanna open this thing again? Wanna arc? You wanna... Oh, we have a limited capacity. Well, we need to eat something anyway. I mean, we're already halfway down on our health. Yeah, use it. So these restore 70... So we really shouldn't use them at all until we're low on health. Like, almost out of health. Odd flowers, these. Flowers back, you know, underground. Now they just look pretty. Whoa, whoa, hey! These darn fish, like, have a death wish. Can we step in the water? Well, we can, but it'll hurt us. Oh, 2 of them! What are those things, anyway? Dignal? Oh, so they like, have their mates? So these things... So they really are, like animals, not just, you know, monsters. Which really goes to show just actually how arbitrary the term monster is, because an animal is easily a monster anyway. Anything for us in this? Yeah, another M-ball. There are clearly going to be more than enough of them in here to compensate for all the ones we've used. You know? Oh, I see, they can't be hurt while their buds are, you know, their petals are sealed. Oh, these are also holding souls. Plants started from one tree and proliferated only gradually. By saving Raw Tree, the world should once again become green. Wait, this is Raw Tree? So, have demons, say, taken home inside the tree? And that's, like, why the plants, like, aren't blooming? Like, is there an active effort on the dark side's part to not let life, like, exist on Earth? I mean, obviously, you know, life, if we suppose a purely mechanistic cosmos, is not, you know, it's not of any particular importance, it's like an accident. But then again, you know, if we don't accept that, and we're not accepting that here, given the nature that we're sent to figure this stuff out. We're sent to make this happen. Hey, could you guys... Huh? Oh. I was thinking maybe we had to use the rocks to make a path, but I see now that I was mistaken. Well, there's no way we'll ever get across that. So what are we gonna do? Is there some way to throw this No, we automatically lose it anyway. Well, the only thing to do, I guess, is make a running jump using our whole wide path we have here. So sure. Ow! Ow! Quit slipping off! So let's do it. Let's clear these obstacles out of the way and start running. What? See? Why did he, like... I did not press to walk in that direction. Yeah, I didn't expect that would work. Huh? Oh! There's more to this place, eh? What we got here? When they say that Cry Spear wouldn't work, the Crystal Spear, I mean, wouldn't work underground, or I mean, on the surface, I guess what they meant might be not that it, like, isn't a weapon wouldn't work, but it couldn't heal you anymore. Maybe that's what was going on here. So these things, I mean, I feel kind of bad, you know, I'm basically breaking into this territorial couple's den and killing them. But then again, I have a feeling they might not really be animals, given that they are holding, like, you know, lost souls. But then again, you know, I guess it could be like some kind of reincarnation kind of deal. There's a stairway there, but I'm not going to check it out quite yet. I'd like to fully explore this lower floor first. Also, what's up here? Well, I mean, clearly another one of these kind of things. The Raw Spear. Oh, I bet you that's better than whatever we got now. Whatever we bought from that evil shopkeeper. So, this'll raise our attack by 2, so yeah, we'll equip it. The Crystal Spear has lost its appeal anyway at this point. Before I could be a bit careless about taking damage, but it's a lot more serious now. Our wounds won't simply heal, you know. We've sort of... Well, anyway, what's this way? I'm glad they didn't kill us instead just threw us out, but... What are we gonna do now? Like, what is there to... God, he keeps slipping in the darn water! So I guess our goal is to find something that will let us survive in that room. And not get tossed out. Hey, so this is Pandora's box, huh? Well, that's great then. That means we're responsible for all evil being unleashed into the world. Now, in Greek mythology, you know, it was just another one of those... You see this in a lot of world mythologies, actually, the sort of sexist, like, women are the source of all evil kind of stories. Yeah, this is a much bigger dungeon, wow. What? What does that text say? Well, whatever. Yeah, but in Greek mythology, like, the gods created the first woman, Pandora, is like a punishment for men who were the first humans. And so according to, you know, to the myth, like, women were literally created only to punish humanity, because if I recall, it's because, like, Prometheus gave them fire. So for humanity to have, like, any kind of technology, the gods are punishing them for that, because I guess the Greek gods just hate humanity's guts and want them to... They hate them. I mean, that's what the takeaway in a lot of myths is, honestly. Okay, look. I feel like I must be missing something in here. This is where we... Yeah, this is where we entered this whole cave. I mean, it's probably worth recording now that we're here again. But yeah, but you see that kind of thing in a number of mythologies. Like, of course, you know, in the Bible, it's Eve who eats the apple first, or the fig, or the fruit of knowledge, or whatever the heck it is. And then the, and you know, and she takes the blame for it, you know. I mean, the serpent does too, and it doesn't really make much sense, because, like, if God knows everything, surely God knew that when he put that tree there, the people were going to eat from the tree, because if he knows everything. And it's either that or he doesn't know everything, but the thing, you know, because if he knew everything, you would know they were going to eat it. In that case, it's like ridiculous. Oh, I can hurt them now, even when they're closed. And so it's like ridiculous that he would punish them for that. So what we end up being left with is either he's not omnipotent, or he is, and he just like really just hates humankind's guts and wants to make sure that they, you know, are cast out of this paradise he created for them to be cast out of. Now, you see, at least I think in the Quran, the Adam and Eve are forgiven because they repent. But in any case, we're not in... What am I even talking about? Right now, that stuff is like hundreds of billions of years away in the world from where we are now. So how do we get through the poison gas chamber? What do you think we could do to get us through there? Wait, what the heck? Is he swimming? Yeah, he's swimming through solid ground. Well, that was weird. Anyway, down we go. I guess this game isn't perfect. Anyway, there was like an exit down on this side, right? I think so. Also, what's in here? In here. A P-cure. Ugh, yeah, we can't hurt these little red things. I wonder, could we like pluck them out of the ground maybe? Well, I don't know, there are clearly a lot of them that are dead around here. They're everywhere, they're like petrified. Not petrifying, though. I'm not, you know, they're just dead plant things. Seriously, though, this, like, like a lifeless planet is like the loneliest setting I've ever heard of for a story. Hey, could you open up again? It opens up to someone, and the second it does, it gets hurt, you know? I have no respect for its feelings. So, I guess we are inside a tree, right? The Ra tree. Does that mean it's connected to the Egyptian sun god? I mean, I get the trees need sun, you know, plants are into that stuff. Also, it's not right, as far as I'm aware anyway, to say that all life is descended from, like, one plant. It also is strange that, like, we're in South America, because the time when all life was forming, the map of the world would have been completely different. I mean, there was no map, there's no one around to make them, but... I mean, just going back a few million years, we have, like, Pangea, and then it breaks apart, and it's, like, totally unrecognizable, is the kind of land masses we have on Earth today. Well, I mean, I guess, strictly speaking, it's the same land masses, because it's the same land, you know. It was just kind of arranged differently. But, like, the land would have looked different, and it would have had a different... The maps would have been totally different. Oh, God. Oh. So we can kill these darn things. Good. Well, hold on. We never saw what was at the bottom of that path we took earlier, where the, Well, you know, for that, you're dead. Where we took that, purple plant thing out. I want to see where that goes before I go down those stairs, or up those stairs, or through that door, or whatever it was. It was an orifice I could climb inside. And in a situation like this, there ain't much hope unless you go climbing into orifices. It's climb into orifices or despair. Not climb into despair, I mean, despair is a verb. You can climb into orifices, or you can despair. Oh boy. Oh, it's another of these. But there's nothing over here. Oh, I guess I can probably clear this one! Come on! I cleared that one! You guys saw that! He got to the other side! He did! Look at that! In what universe is he not clearing the... See? There you go. I was feeling like, was that an exploit? Was I not supposed to be able to get through there? Whatever. Didn't quite hit it. Well, whatever. Okay, huh? Wait, I can't get up there. Uh-oh. Was I not supposed to be able to get over here? I mean, it's been established already! It's already been established that this has its problems. So, I'm gonna guess maybe I was not supposed to get over there. But in any case, I guess the tree, is it like petrified? Because look at the walls, they almost look like they're made out of vines. But of course, trees aren't made out of vines, they're made out of tree stuff. Like sap and wood. I mean, he said these were like veins. I've always thought, you know, when I was a kid anyway, I thought of like trees, sap and as being like kind of like blood. Now, what does the life potion do? Does it restore all our health? Does it work like fairies in The Legend of Zelda? Like, will the life potion just restore us to life if we... Well, I don't know. And we have enough M-bulbs. Now, see, personally, Ark, I don't think you can have too many M-bulbs. I mean, consider what's going on now. You know, kind of wondering, based on what you say you have... Oh, these poison us. Well, that's not good. Okay. Now it's time to use one of our M-bulbs behind the item door. So let's see. We have the cures and the M-bulb, so we'll use an M-bulb. Not equip it, use it. And we're not going to use that. Again, we're going to use a P-cure to cure the poison. Ooh, I see there's a poison icon in like the upper left there. I'm trying to figure out what exactly that icon was depicting though. Maybe I can't see it because from where I am, I'm actually pretty far from like the screen. So maybe you're looking at this and wondering, well, Mackerel phones, how can you not see what that is? Well, that's how, because I'm pretty far from the... Ow! From the screen. What's down here? Clean water! But we still can't swim, huh? God, just... Jump across. Jump! No. Just jump! Okay, it's not gonna work. I mean, he wiggles his finger around if you leave him stand still like Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess he's also allergic to water, like Sonic the Hedgehog. Except that, I shouldn't say, that's like offensive. Like comparing something this good. Hey. Those things look kind of like they're a Pokemon. What's that Pokemon called, like Mew? Hey. Will you, knock it off? So what are these things anyway? They almost look like blemishes on the body of this tree. Are they parasites? Are they just naturally occurring plants? And these big flowers, like the one we just killed, not called. We didn't ring them up. We slew them with our spear. But, like, are those a version of the same plants that are maybe just older? Or, like, what's going on there? Ugh! I don't know. In any case, now that we're taking damage, you know, we gotta choose our battles. Oh, it's a lost soul. Follow... Sure thing. You're just who I want to see, you know, something that... I mean, it's not exactly a person, but... Up here... I mean, what else can you ask for? These are lonely places we're in. I mean, this is the loneliest place you could be. A land before life. But, well, there is life here, though. Still, you wouldn't know it wandering around the surface. Life! Thank you for saving me. The surface is ruined, but deep under, recovery is taking place. That plant serves as ideal flippers. Take it with you. You mean this? We're gonna use it as flippers? Arc, so you can't swim. What's it to you? Where I'm from, it's not needed. Yomi, you have about as much tact. Yomi, you have about as much tact as I do. Now I'll say this. There's never a dull moment being around you. Nope. Okay, this is nice. So now we can finally navigate to those areas we couldn't before. Beware. Parasite releases a poisonous cloud the moment you enter. Well, I know that. I've dealt with the parasite already. So it's called Parasite. That's just the name of the monster, huh? So there is a creature in the tree called Parasite. You know, this predates Ocarina of Time, too. Well, thank you, Lily. I appreciate it. Thank you for saving me. Yeah, okay. Well, you guys, it's nice to occasionally see some sign, some small glimmer of hope. Before I leave, I want to make sure that I'm not missing, like, an exit to this place, though. I also see our health has been completely restored. We can't access the map down here, huh? Well, okay. I guess, does that mean the tree's roots grew down into a pool of water? But why is the water purple? Is it, I assumed it was because of some sort of mineral or like some kind of maybe algae that's in it? Or like a bacteria, you know? But now, I don't know, it could be somehow poisoned. Still, it doesn't take off our HP to jump into it. Let's check. Yeah, it's totally fine water. Oh, that thing is still doing its ritualistic dance. Well, no skin off my back. No skin off my bones, off my back. That's not my pound of flesh. I'm mixing my idioms a bit. Metaphors, the national idiom, the vernacular. Man, we took those things out with one hit. 2 in 1 blow. We're getting pretty tough. But yeah, this does confirm, though. So interestingly, this means that it's not only humans that have souls, because the plants even the plants have souls. Anyway, so let's see what's down here then. I'm hopeful since the water is still pristine and blue that there'll be something hopeful down here too. Something that we can find worth preserving, worth saving. But there will be life. As far as we've ever observed, where there's liquid water, there's life. Oh, it's another lily. What are you doing for sunlight down here, little flower? The surface is devastated. There's nowhere that we can survive. Drink from this spring. You will be shielded from vile poison. I guess that was our health being replenished. So, do we need to equip it? Armor door, item door. Yeah, item door. I guess. Yeah, here it is. No, don't trash anything. Go to the raw dewdrop and equip it. I assume that's what we have to do. Now the poison won't affect us, right? By the way, what's this way? Oh! The tree looks a little bit alive here. How are you doing, Lily? Check the Abi husk beside me. Abi husk? Because that's what these are called, huh? Abi. Neat. Thank you. Oh, okay, I gotta stop trying to talk to them again. It ruins the effect. But that's fine. The kind of sparseness of the dialogue, I think, contributes to this sense of loneliness. I almost hate to take off the, Ella cape, or Ella's cape. Or it is the Ella cape, but it's really Ella's cape. Don't worry though, Ella, I'll keep it forever. Even though, by the time I return, billions of years will have passed and life will have been restored to Earth, you know, I won't forget you. On the surface, there was a paradise of plants called Evergreen. And I see, that's where this place we are now is, huh? Can we climb up this? Yeah, we can. Where's this gonna take us? I mean, this is clearly a tall pit. You know, it's a good thing Ark is in such good shape, isn't it? Oh, this is why that was here. Hey. Hey. You guys want to fight, huh? Well, I mean, clearly they do. We just gotta, you know, be a little faster than them, and so now we just need to return to that poison chamber. Who's next, huh? 4! Is that all you got in you? Well, actually, clearly you have like 60 HP in you. I mean, if I were doing the same amount of damage to them, it would be a long and deadly fight. But as it stands, not so much. Hey, hold on. Where exactly, No, I see, the whole hole is on the tile. I actually hadn't noticed where it was before. It was hidden. Anyway, so here's the center door. So now we're equipped with the, you know, the weapons of Gaia. The raw spear and the raw leaf suit. It's like Adam and Eve when they fashion things to cover their crotches out of, like, the leaves. Because they learn shame. Which is a real shame, in my opinion. You know, I would never have breakfast at the bed and breakfast belonging to the poisonous giant purple flower monster. See, you know, I would have go to the bed and breakfast that belongs to the lost soul. That's not because I'm particularly like the lost souls, you know? It's not like I identify with them particularly. But the thing about them is that, you know, they're nice. Okay, Poison. Parasite, where are you? I'm sorry? I equipped it! I equipped it! What? Are you kidding me? The do thing was not the solution? Let's try this again. Oh, so we had to, like, drink it. I see. Well, that was my bad. Alright, this time let's try it again, Parasite. Ugh. A face only its mother could love. So, what do we even attack? These things that, like, are shooting at us? I mean, I guess. Hey, knock it off! I guess I haven't even tried attacking the, like, main obvious head thing, have I? Probably should. Oh yeah, it doesn't seem to care about our attacks. But these little things do. Okay, this is bad. Don't think you've won so easily? What? Oh, I see. So, a bigger thing is coming out of the holes now. Frankly, it's a terrible, disgusting-looking monster. Well, I mean, is it, you know... I like centipedes, but I don't wanna... This one doesn't look so good, though. Maybe because it's, like, shaped like a serpent and it's going in and out of the holes and it's suggestive of some kind of R-type-esque, horrific, evil sexual imagery or something. Oh, there we go! I need to attack the eye. What the heck? Oh, I see. I'm pretty sure the blue centipede thing is probably still... Is it invulnerable, though? I don't know. Yeah, it is. We need to attack the giant eye thing here. Ow. Well, I literally walked into that one, didn't I? Okay. Come on! Bring it! Yeah, I should stop trying to be a hero. Also, I think it might behoove me to equip something like another M-ball. Actually, I'll just use this. I mean, we might as well at this point. You know, we have nothing to lose by using a small ball. And everything to gain, like HP. Hey. Wanna talk? Wanna talk? He's gonna charge, right? No, it didn't charge. Oh, I see. So is this an attack when it drops out these things? Or is that like a sign that I've damaged it? I don't know. Well, in any case, I'm certainly not gonna, like... You're not gonna deter me by, like, dropping out those things, you know? I mean, you know, if you're the parasite that's eating this tree and is preventing life from, like, being born... We're gonna need so many of these things. And also, I think I should equip it. I mean, it might behoove me as just how I feel, you know, in the long run. What if this... So this thing is intelligent, though, right? Because it could talk to us. And even laugh just like the Guardian did. I don't consider that a good thing, you know? I didn't like that Guardian guy. Didn't really trust him. I mean, I get that he was probably just, like, working for God or whatever. But then again... Well, actually, I don't even know what anything is. Like, who... Why is all this happening? What's presiding over all this change, and for what... to what end? Wow, we're doing a lot of damage to it. Until it dropped these things out on us and hurt us a bit. Okay. Oh! We killed it. It exploded like it was made of gunpowder or something. Ark, I have waited long for this moment. Plants changed into monsters should regain their forms. Green will soon carpet the world. But remember this. It is still too early for the world to be resurrected. You must lead the growth of living things. So, this is the evergreen, huh? There are even fungi here. The large tree is Ra Tree, the wisest of all plants. It has watched life evolve far before the coming of humans. Ra Tree wishes to speak with you. Go speak to it. There are a lot of long-lived trees. It is good of you to come. Ark, I am the origin of all plants in Ra. Or I think what you mean is, I am Ra, the origin of all plants. Deep underground, I sensed and awaited long for your arrival. Living things on the surface are locked in sleep the way we were. Ark, you must roam this world, hear the voices of living things. The path you must now take will be marked by plants. I have a small gift. Summon me with it if you require healing. Why, thank you. Aw, are you like a bird thing? Oh, jeez, you ate it? Oh, it was so nice, too, I mean, I'm not surprised Ark would do that. But yeah, look at this place. Just bursting with life. What's this thing? It just burst literally, I think. Wow, now this is the Amazon, but hold on. Now this is a very different place from what it once was, huh? Are there any more plants we can, say, talk to? I mean, I saw the sort of primordial bubbling, water around here, but I guess I'm just sort of a bit surprised to actually see proper plants everywhere now. The beauty up top is Amaryllis. She's a fabulous singer. Is she? Which one of you did I talk to? I think it's both of them? Yeah, it's both of them. So you're Amaryllis, huh? Hello, cute stuff. You're the one who saved us. As a token of appreciation, I want to sing you a song. You have a very masculine voice. I wasn't expecting that. Probably because, you introduced yourself as, cute stuff. Or, I mean, you addressed us that way. And people, and you look feminine with, the fan and the long hair. Just goes to show, shouldn't make assumptions about people. Anyway, thank you for your song. Hey, who are you, little flower? Ark, thank you. You made it possible for beautiful flowers to bloom again. Aww. See, this is rewarding work. Even with all these huge stinky corpse flowers everywhere. We cannot move from here, but our children will reach other lands on wind and animals. Yeah, it's kind of what the point of fruit is, isn't it? That's why it tastes good, so animals will eat it and their poop will carry the seeds around. In the past, this world was vibrant with life. Will birds and animals no longer visit us? Wait a minute. Is the idea that this is not the first evolution of life on Earth, but rather this is life coming to be on Earth after our Earth has been, devastated? Ark, thank you. Yeah, I think that might be what's going on here. Yarr! Did it arf like a dog? I guess. Arf! More like that. You're the salesman, right? Welcome, nice of you to come. I see, you're now willing to be a little more open with us, huh? Now, what we really need are a bunch of the... Not the meat, we need... Oh, raw armor! Nah, I'm good. In any case, I think I will take some of these, though. Oh, well, we're already maxed out on those bulbs. So never mind. Well, you guys have been great. Way better than that old elder I had to deal with for so long back in our village. You know, you guys sing songs for me, thank me, give me gifts. This world suddenly turned to naught. Life and land disappeared. So it really was like, it wasn't always like this. I'm not gonna eat that because you can see that it's still even blinking, right? No, he does it anyway. I mean, I remember that in the Journey to the West, there was a chapter concerning magic fruit that make people immortal, but the fruit look and behave exactly like newborn babies. So the idea of people just eating them was horrifying. But once people like, oh, well, it's fruit, in that case, never mind. I'd feel no hesitation or disgust with this at all. Maybe it's like that. Okay. Yeah, something went wrong on our world. So, the Amazon's gonna be a lot less dangerous with no diseases or animals around in it, though, you know? Okay, well, we'll be on our way then. So, what else is there? There is this place down here, if I recall. I don't remember what it was anymore. Oh yeah, this is like the magic shop. High up in the snowy Andes, I guess. Well, alright. Maybe there'll be vines now so we can get through this pass. Sure enough. You will no longer be alone. We will always watch over you. When more living things are revived, they will come to your help. Ahead, there is a land that was a paradise of birds. Like us, the birds must be awaiting your help. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna create the animals and stuff in the order that happens in Genesis. That'd be a nice touch. I don't remember the order, though. Go north. Something is trying to awaken there. What are you? I think it might be some kind of fungus. So, here we are in Mexico. He must be traveling for weeks and weeks. Like, just getting food must be a desperate struggle for him. Well, what's this place? I mean, you know, this is already a world so unknown to Ark, you know? He has no idea of the Earth or any of this. Also, this is incredible. Somebody put treasure chests here? Who did that? Who is there around who would build chests? This raises a ton of questions. So here we are in Colorado. Is Grecliff a place in Colorado? Well, clearly it is, but I've never actually been to Colorado. Some ancient land is around there, though. Well, I mean, all land is ancient, but you know what I mean. It's a golem, all right. It's a tough sucker. But not too tough for Ark. I mean, you know, we're fighting for all life. Yeah, how could it be too tough for us? Like, losing is not an option here. You know, it really is not an option at all. But is this a dungeon? I don't think so. Is it? Actually, hold on. I mean, I figured it might just be like a minor little, like, sub-dungeon or something. Instead, I might be mistaken. This has all the... Well, I mean, I guess the main thing is so long there's been one very linear path. Hey, could you... Oh. Hey, could you... Go away? Well, it didn't go away, it died. Yeah, so... I don't know, this could be. It could be like a Skull Woods kind of deal. What was that? Is it made of mud? I mean, I guess. Weapons don't have much effect on it, whatever it is. So we can climb up on the cliff or we can go down here, and I think we'll go... What the... Oh, I see, they like suck you towards them. Get out of here then. We're not gonna get through that doorway. I don't think we can with all those things swarming around us anyhow. Because they're gonna pull us towards them, you know? A strength potion, huh? Oh, we can't jump onto that? I'm surprised, but okay. So, I guess they're just some kind of evil... I guess it's this dark side stuff, right? That's like... Yeah, we can't jump down there to get to that little spot more easily. That's animating all these golems and mud creatures and stuff, right? I mean, I guess so. It must be, because it's not like they're alive, you know, they wouldn't just come to life on their own. Well, I mean, that's kind of how life actually started, but life is made out of stuff that life is made of. It's not made out of rock. You know, rock has never been alive. So what's down here? Probably more rocks. Well, some water. Some nice clean water at that. Oh no. Okay. No, I guess I should have just equipped it by... Yeah, I did. I should have pressed that. Okay, well, I didn't. Hey, why not? Well, we took out that one. What are these things anyway? They're clearly some kind of little birds. I've been thinking of them as like eagles, but they're obviously not eagles. We're here to save the birds. They're bird-like. I think they're just some kind of monsters that take on birdie form. I'd call them rocks or something, but given the circumstances, that could get a little confusing. Because rock is a homophone for like rock as in a stone. And also, it wouldn't make sense anyway, because rocks are much bigger. Like the mythological giant bird rocks. Yeah, how do we get in there? Is there a path from beneath it, I guess? I mean, there must be. Otherwise, you know, we couldn't get in there. So, oi! Okay. In this doorway, I guess, is where we're going next. Yeah, these sort of desolate... Like these... This is the sort of thing I would have a dream about. You know, going through like a deadly a Quaker? We might be immobilized. That doesn't mean we can't, like, keep using our spear, is what I found out. Which is good. Actually, is it a spear? Is it like a... I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a spear because it, like, has a point, you know? Staff would just be like a stick. Gotta look around these... Yeah, there's nothing down this way. Once again, where's all the light coming from in this cave? And why are there, like, stairways? You know, the monsters wouldn't need stairways, and they certainly wouldn't build them to try and be convenient for us. You know, like, it's not like there are people here who would have built these stairways. Nope. So we have two ways to go, and I think I'm going to look up here first. We can climb this, right? No, we cannot climb that, like, dot-covered surface. So we have one way to go, actually. Oh, no. Did that say it did 0 HP or 8 HP damage? I'm gonna guess... the Quakers... You know, Quaker's a very bad name, because Quakers are actually, you know, pacifists, and I have a lot of respect for them. They also apparently in some communities, at least in the United States, continued to, continued to use, like, thee and thou in, like, everyday conversation into the 20th century. So that's pretty impressive, you know. That's some, I mean, I don't know what that, if that's a good thing, but it's impressive, that's for sure. Tasty. Uh-oh. How are we gonna get out of here now? We can't get around this thing. I mean, really we can. There's obviously room. Is there some other way out? A hidden way? I kinda doubt it, Wait, hold on, he can do that? That's pretty impressive, but... thing is, we're not, like, moving this boulder any. I think I'm gonna need a guide, because I don't see how we can possibly get around this boulder. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't equip it. There's my problem. Okay, let's see. The hex rod and the rock spear. Alright, how does this work? There we go. With this thing, I bet we're gonna be able to do a lot more damage to these golems. Hey. Don't call them Quakers. That's really rather offensive. I mean, the Quakers would object. Actually, hold on, what's that thing? It's like a snake head. That's kind of weird. Oh, I bet you will be able to hurt these things now, right? No, we still can't hurt them. The best we can try and do is avoid them, I guess. And we still can't, like, climb this bubbly surface, huh? It just looks so much like we can because it's distinct from the other surfaces. Why wouldn't we be able to? And to be sure, there was nothing but a bubbly surface over on this side, right? Yeah. Yeah, but we still can't hurt the mud creatures. Which makes sense, like they're made of mud, but I feel like we're hearing the wrong sound effect for it. Like, that's not the noise you should hear when you're striking mud. It should be more like... you know, like the spear is getting stuck in the mud, and so it can't hurt them. So now what? Is there somewhere where we couldn't advance because a rock was in the way? Hey, buddy. Thanks. Oh, we can't get through here? Even though we could clearly step over them? Alright, I'll give you a break on this one. Jump. Jump! We made it. To a Quaker. You see, I hate calling... I don't even want to call them that. I'll call them thwomps, because I don't want to acknowledge, you know, any potential connection to the Quakers. The Quakers are a good bunch. Huh? I guess those are just some lily pads. Oh, we're on the other side of the snakehead now. Is there some way we can get... Is there some other way to go here? Nope, only this one way that I had to go is the way I had to go. I'm gonna guess these bird creatures are somehow made of stone, too. Which doesn't quite make sense, because how can they fly if they're made of rock? Then again, airplanes are made out of metal and plastic, and they can fly. So what do I know? But yeah, remember in the opening, they talked about how, like, technology advanced. So that must mean... They said... Didn't they say 47 billion years after its creation? So... Does that mean that either... Are we creating, like, Earth? Or are we sort of restoring Earth after our Earth has been destroyed somehow? Because, I mean, it must be that, right? Because otherwise, how could the continents be analogous to the way they are today? Unless it's intended to be kind of like a new, like a Genesis myth kind of story, and not like the origin of the Earth. Well, in any case, we got our spear now. That's what we needed it for, I guess. So what else are we gonna accomplish in here? You know, something just about, like, the texture of rock I find so sort of fascinating. I mean, rocks are one of those things where if I'm in the mood, I could just stare and stare at a rock. Because it's just awesome looking. Which is really kind of silly to say. It makes it sound like there's something wrong with me. Like, yeah, I could just, like... It makes it sound like I could stare at, like, a blank wall and get some kind of interest out of it. Huh? I guess it's some kind of stone armadillo monster. Right? I mean, I guess? Gold. Really, it's not gems, it's clearly gold. Like, even the coins we pick up are not, like, gem coins. They're gold. Oh, wait, it's like a little guy who's tumbling around? Look at that. Maybe they're like turtles. But they can roll up into balls like isopods. It's kind of odd. Who are you? Yeah, that one won't talk to us. Anyway, we're gonna wiggle on down here and get... Oh, criminy. I forgot. I hate these things. Go away. Thank you. I know it's just like temporarily hurt, but I might add that little... Well, what the... Okay, are we out of those bulbs? Don't tell me we're out of the bulbs. No, we still have a bunch of them. Oh, I see. I think I just wasted one. I somehow didn't notice that our health was... Whatever. God. See, you see why I hate them? Like, I've been down here for just a few seconds, and look at all the damage they already were able to do to me. Can we climb up here before it hits us again? Yeah. You can't climb a wall, can you, you mud blob man? No, because you're made of mud blobs. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, I see. That's what the snakeheads are for. Issue is, I'm not sure where we want to go. Well, in we go. Yeah, we want to go down that shaft that's to the left. Well, to our left. I don't know what way it would be to our hero here, given that he's tumbling head over heels the whole time. All right. Come on. You can't, like, change his direction in a way that, like, lets you do that. Well, that's not good. I mean, this is where it's taken us. We gotta go down there, right? I mean, it's not like it's like a top-down view, right? Yeah, because we're running until we began tumbling like that, so... But I tried jumping and you can't jump. So I don't know how we're supposed to go down that shaft. All right, keep to the left. Here we go. Issue is, we're now in another hole that looks like a lot like the one we just found, but okay. Right, keep it to the right for some reason. Now where are we? Did we just, like, set ourselves back a really long way? Or... No, I don't think we've been here yet. But I'm surrounded by all these horrible mud things. Actually, no, yeah, we might not have gone the wrong way. What is this place? I mean, that Colorado sunset is pretty, even if the landscape's largely lifeless. Yeah, have we... No, we have not been here, and we can't get anywhere else other than through here, so... What the heck? What even was that? Were they like robot turrets? Oh god, they're like homing pellets. Get down, get down through the door! You idiot! Oh. These are gonna fall? No, they're not. I'm glad that, thwomp didn't cause any damage, else the bridge might have collapsed. There are a lot of these swamp things around, man. Whoa! Oh, that's why this room is so big. It all makes sense now! Oh, take it. I had a feeling there would be something hidden over there. That's why I went over there. It says straight to the door again. So we don't want the bridge to like fall on us, but we also have to be sure we don't accidentally fall and land in the pits down beneath us. Because I mean, that's what would happen if the bridge collapsed anyway, right? Yeah, totally. So I'm not sure what went wrong just before there. I guess I just was a little... Oh, there wasn't even one on the other side. I fell for nothing. Well, I guess I fell to get that magic rock. Hey, birdies, knock it off. I should have maxed out the number of medium bulbs I could get. There's something flashed in Paraton's nest. So they're called Paratons. Oh, and these will let us climb up the bubbly walls, right? It's for sure. Are they just in... we just use them automatically now. They had something like that in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, didn't they? Well, this is better. Oh. Oh, we can't eat anything to... Oh, no! There we go. Wanna try that again? Hey, wanna try that again? So, they're called Paratons, and that was their nest, huh? It almost looks like it's made out of wood. But does that mean they really are just animals, then? Or do these, like, demon-y monster things somehow... Well, I don't know what's going on here. Well, that would have been great if I hadn't used one to get up here, making it completely pointless. Well, it wasn't completely pointless, because now I know what's up there, and that's like a goal that is worth something in of itself. So, where are we exactly? This is... Okay, so I see where we are. We're in the same place where we were a minute ago, rather than anywhere we'd been before, but like higher up. Hey, maybe you could show me a map of this place, because clearly I was mistaken, and this is, in fact, the dungeon. So, Yomi, we can't look at the map. So there's no map to even guide us here? You know, Yomi, I think you'd be a little better at, like, helping us with, like, the map. I mean, not that I'm complaining or anything. I mean, not that I doubt your sincerity, but, you know, if you wanted to help us, maybe you could be keeping track of where we've been going? Huh? You're probably some kind of demon. You lived in Pandora's box, which the gods gave to Pandora so that she would introduce evil to the world. Anyway, because the gods are jerks, you know. That was the whole reason. And even the most sort of optimistic interpretation of the myth is don't be curious and, like, open things. That's a terrible lesson. Any story that says, like, don't try to learn, that's a terrible lesson to teach. It's, like, barely even a lesson. It's, like, a stupid, nasty, hateful thing to even try and promote. So to get to the birds, we're gonna have to try and, like, take out so many bird monsters, huh? It's kind of ironic, but it makes sense that if they're bird souls, that they would be put into bird-like monster bodies. Maybe that's why they're making the nest. It's like their attempt to make what they know how to do what they know how to do in these bodies that are not their own. There's a lot of land we have to cover around here. Hey, you pillbug martial arts turtles. Which sounds like you should be, like, awesome, but really, you're just a real pain. I hate all of you. Just gems, totally not even worth it a little bit. Now, if we come up here and say, gotten! Some kind of, like, I don't know, other thing, now that would have made it worth it. Like, if we got, maybe we went up here and we found 3 bulbs. Now, suddenly that's worth it. I'm in a position where I value food much more than I value, you know, gems, apparently. And I think that's good. No, it's another one of these holes. Well, what choice do we have, I guess, but to go into it? Alright, stick to the left. It's just a random, arbitrary guess. Oh, I see. If I had gone down the other side, I could have gotten to... Would you chumps knock it off? What's a good way to even deal with those enemies? I'll tell you how, there is no good way. Yeah, we can't, well, we clearly can jump up to that, but it's not gonna give it to us. Climb! Alright, we climbed. I feel like we're now in an area we've been to before, but it's just that it's, yeah, I think that this is an area we've been to before, but we just couldn't climb up the bubbly walls before. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just be on... Like, how am I supposed to deal with these things? You know, these little pests! Ugh. I mean, in the long run, you know, I'll save their souls, that's what I'm here for, but for the time, and you know, they can't help it that they've been turned into horrible little martial arts cartwheel monsters. I say as I do, oh, Grecliff? What, were we not in Grecliff before? Were we not in the area enough for you before? Oh. Hey, I remember this area. We definitely are in a place we've been to before then. But like, frankly, I kind of want to get out of here and buy some more bulbs. I guess the main question is, how do I get out of here? Where even is an entrance or exit relative to where we are right now? Yeah, I miss when these were the enemies. You know, I thought at the time they were super dangerous, but I now realize in comparison to the little martial arts pinball roly-poly things, yeah, I was mistaken about where the danger lay here. Still, now that we're this close back to the entrance, I feel like it just makes sense to go and get some more medium bulbs from the plants. Alright, we just want to probably get as many of these as we can. Huh? Yeah, I guess and let's see, we have the raw armor. We should get the raw armor, because it'll be better armor. And yeah, I mean, we don't need the cures with the enemies we're dealing with there. And I think I might get a 5 small ball. Oh. There we go. Okay. That said, let's now equip that armor. I guess it's a good thing in certain ways that we can't carry that much armor from the perspective of gameplay design. I mean, not that much armor, that many healing items. Because if we could, then we would probably, it would be a lot easier. Because we would like always be maxed out in terms of our health. There would be no difficulty really at all, because you could simply restore your health at any time. Kind of curious, before I went to Grencliff... Oh, I wish I'd found this! I could have just gone here! Darn it! It is a sad thing, Ark. There was once a paradise of birds here. I can hear them. The sad cries of the birds from the Stone Mountain in the north. Somebody must have destroyed the source of life for birds. But I cannot do a thing except wait their return. Does that mean I wasted that money? I'll take some pyro rings. I don't know what they're good for, but... I'll try equipping a ring in the next boss fight and just see what happens. So I had no reason to go all the way back, huh? But they don't have any armor here, so I guess it was good because at least I got better armor now. Did I equip it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Got it this time. Okay, so now I have a kind of an idea of where I am. Still not sure where I need to go. Oh gosh, I gotta deal with these things. Get off the vine. What, there's still one left? Not anymore, there ain't. Okay. Let's go. So... I wish I didn't have to... I wish I could drop off a little bit before I'm at the ground level so I can, like, actually deal with these enemies before I land. But as it is, they don't really give you a choice. No, 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 Mudman! No, 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 Mudman! Mudman! Okay. Alright, here we are, and this... In fact, you know, I'm just checking a guide to see where I need to go. Because I feel like I've been everywhere. So, according to this guide, from the position where I'm in now... I need... to... You see, it says get the life potion, then climb back up. What does that mean? I guess it means climb back up the vine I climbed down to get here? You think that a walkthrough would want to be a little clearer about this. Oh well. Well. I have to say that sound effect for being low on health is infinitely better than the, like, shrill alarm sound you get in The Legend of Zelda. Hey. Thanks. So we have two ways to climb up here, and which one am I gonna take? I guess I'm gonna take the one I'm taking. I think that other one beneath us might have just... Oh no, it would not have led to a dead end. Well, but this one will, so that means we need to take the other path. Okay, this area is kind of beginning to look familiar again. There's no good way to deal with the mud creatures other than run. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it's not even muddy here. You know, we're not in a swamp. Everything here is made of solid rock. Now, solid rock can gain plasticity to change its shape, of course, under immense heat and pressure from all directions. But this is on the surface, and I get they're monsters. They don't care about that kind of thing. And I do understand that, I do. We're gonna climb to the top, and there'll be like a statue of giving us the middle finger, right? No, just more climbing. Wait, look at the shape of this mountain! Oh! What? Oh great, we have to deal with like giant bird monsters. Those normal bird monsters were like a big... What? Oh, we can't... And falling off the edge is going to be a threat too. Great. Okay, so... Can we maybe, like, jump over them? Yeah, I guess we can. I'm hoping it'll land or something. Beginning to have a feeling that it will not. Hello? Oh. How do we even hit this thing? Do we hit its projectiles? Oh, here we go. Or not, or not. What? No! God! Okay, we didn't hit it at all. Here we go! Okay, no! Keep moving forward, but we can't charge forward because we might... Okay, at least it didn't take... It doesn't do too much damage to us, at least. I don't think it is. You know, the main thing is, can we jump over those stupid projectile things? What are they, anyway? It's like coughing them out. I thought they were feathers, but like I just said, it looks like it's coughing them out. Like it opens its beak and they pop out. It's summoned help. Okay, so there are 2 demon birds. It's ironic that demon birds are like blocking the resurrection of bird. Huh? It's pooping on us? Really? I like that it just says, oh no. I mean, that's an appropriate response, of course. There you go. Good job. Okay, Ark. Already? Okay. Ark, I have waited long for this moment. Birds changed into monsters should regain their forms. But remember this. It is still too early for the world to be resurrected. You must lead the growth of living things. So is this what that cliff really is like? Or are we back at that little sanctuary area? Welcome to our paradise. We are honored by your presence. Oh, I wish I could spread my wings and fly in the wide open skies. But the signal from Windvale to fly hasn't come yet. Windvale? Is that a place? Is there like a bird capital? Or is it more like, is Windvale a bird? Birds sense the seasons by the wind and migrate to new lands. But this year, there's been no wind at all. Well, this year, there's been no life up until like a few minutes ago. Well, it's a few hours, I guess. Kingbird's Nest is a northern climb up the cliff. Oh, you already have monarchy, huh? Great. That's great. Yeah, we can't get to that owl, I guess. It's hard to tell where we can and can't walk here, honestly. So for example, could we climb up this way? No. No! Okay, no, go back here. We need to see Kingbird. This is a sort of lonely journey. I mean, sure, the birds are here with us, but... well, it'll be a long time before we find people again, won't it? Well, you know... A Billion Years of Solitude. That's a novel. Guys, I know it's called 100 Years of Solitude, it was a joke. I thought they said that the Kingbird's Nest was just up here. Parrot? Parrot? I see, we're getting to some repetitive dialogue now, huh? Well, that's fine. It sort of lends the kind of... it contributes to the sort of supernatural elements of this, you know, like... it feels like, oh, north of here is a stone mountain where kingbirds live. When I'm reborn, I hope I come back as cool as a kingbird. Oh, okay. I'm learning to fly, but not very good, so I always get left behind. Chicken? Oh, we can climb the cliff. Oh, I wish I could spread my wings and fly, but alright, so you say the kingbird's nest is up here, right? Well, let's meet him. Are you kingbirds? We kingbirds build nests in high locations. At the highest point is the king of all birds. Is this gonna be like the Conference of the Birds? Or whatever that story is called, and the birds go searching for God, but in the end they find, when they get there, what they find instead is a huge pool, and they look into it and see their own reflections. Wanna talk? You returned the life stream of birds to normal. I wish to thank you on behalf of all birds. Thank you. I like how kind of laid back they are with that thanks. You know, it's not like, wow, you saved everyone. It's more like, yeah, thanks. What the heck are you? I'm really hungry. Or rather, I'm really hungry. But I'm waiting for Mom. I'm a good chick. Nah, not starting on dinner before she gets back to vomit into your mouth. Ugh. Well, birds do it. When humans lived, they often came to steal our eggs. But we have no fear of that now. It is blessedly peaceful. I'm not here to bring peace. I opened Pandora's box. I'm here to bring chaos back. I'm staying home alone. I can stay home alone by myself, because I'm a big boy. In fact, I think that use of the resurrection is the word, and what that bird just told us would confirm that, yeah, we are bringing back a world that was our world but died. Who are you guys? We migrators fly to continents with guidance from the wind, but the wind hasn't beckoned us yet. I'm disappointed. Okay, they're all gonna say the same thing then. Who are you? Are you the kingbird? Brother, if I... Oh, I get it, it's a salesman. Brother, have I got a deal for you? A bird suit? Yeah, I'll take a bird suit. Yup. Look me up, thanks, friend. I like the way that guy talks. He's got moxie. Alright then. Now we're gonna dress up as a bird, instead of as a plant warrior. I guess we should probably buy some, bulbs now that I think about it. Brother, have I got a deal for you? Medium bulbs. I'll take... Oh. I like how they've been consistent and all of his dialogue has sort of been changed. Like, it's not normal shop dialogue. It's like, hey, yo, brother, I got a deal for you. Kind of stuff. All of his dialogue is. I guess His Highness will be up here. Ugh! You should probably put your legs into this. I mean, you're gonna fall. Look at the way they're swinging. That bird that swooped in, it could have hit you. But we're not gonna die. Because if we die... Oh, sorry to startle you, sir. Indeed, I'm king of the kingbirds. You returned us to our original forms. I thank you sincerely. It is good everything is back to the way it was. Wish I could say that, but it isn't true. Close by, there's a cavern called Windvale. Wind from it in the spring tells us that... Gosh, it's... Some of these word orders just kind of catching me up because they're so awkward. Wind from it and... Like... It should be in the spring, wind from it tells us. That would sound natural. But instead it's this, so... Wind from it in the spring tells us that we must fly to new lands. But this year, the wind's not blown. We're concerned. You're already asleep again? I was hoping maybe you could carry me there or something. Where is Windvale? You should ask a gull down below. I wish I could take you myself, but I can no longer fly. Yeah, he's old. He's old and fat. But he's a nice guy. Maybe he's not such a bad king. Kings could be okay if they were all guys like him. You're the gulls, right? Pardon me? You want to go to Windvale? No problem, I'll take you. Just a quick flight. Wanna go? Yeah, I mean, I was a little nervous there when you said that, because I was thinking, man, you don't want me to go, it'll be a big pain, but you're okay with it, so. Windvale? Sounds exciting. Will you take me? Sure thing. We'll leave now. Hang on tight. It's not really a bird voice, more like, hang on tight. Something more like that, you know? Oh, I feel like a newborn. That wasn't it that we just flew over? No, I think this was where we ended up. Well, I'll let you know when I want to go, okay, Seagull? Look at all the natural spring water flowing from the cliffs. It's a beautiful place, really, although this is ominous more than beautiful. We're gonna meet Aeolus here? Is that the name of that wind deity? Whoa! Hey, Sparkle. Sparkle? Jump! No. Huh? I got one more shot at this Sparkle, right? A deep voice whispered in our ear. Okay. Oh, this is the notorious line. The wind is back, baby. Bit by bit. Well, it's kind of, yeah, I guess bit by bit we'll bring back all of the world as it was before. But I guess what I was about to say is I thought it was interesting that they would combine kind of scientific motifs, but there's been nothing scientific, you know, there's been nothing about continental drift or evolution or anything. I thought it was like, oh yeah, so now we're gonna preside over the evolution of life is kind of what I was thinking. Wow! Ark, I could tell right away. The wind's back. We've got to get going. Let's go tell the king right now. We must be flying hundreds of miles. At least dozens of miles, right? Because we went from the Great Lakes to Colorado. I mean, I assume that's what Great L means. And now we're over California. Wait, are we in California now that I'm looking at this? Ugh! It took a few rocks, but I'm glad that one of them hit Aeolus and woke him back up. Your Majesty, most excellent news. Oh, sorry for waking you up, speaking of. The wind is blowing. The migrators can take off to new lands. As a show of appreciation, please accept this. Is the wind pen. If you develop an abnormality, summon birds with this to cure you. We're already pretty abnormal, Your Majesty. If you wish to travel elsewhere, speak to a Gaul. Like elsewhere? Where is elsewhere exactly? I mean, I feel like this is worth describing in our journal. Today we met Aeolus, Keeper of the Winds. I mean, we never really got a good look at him, but I assume that's who it was. Can you guys take me anywhere else? Oh, just to Windvale? Not right now. Maybe later on. Damn, it pains me that I can't serve you, Ark. They spelt damn wrong. So that's good. In any case... Well, we're gonna jump off the cliff? No? No, I see, we're gonna climb back down. I was gonna say it would be quite a long ways to dive down. Well, everybody, you birds, you should be happy now, right? What a great wind! We can go anywhere without losing our bearings. Yeah, I know where I know you guys. Okay, so the winds are back, and the bird world can rejoice again. You should be. I mean, all the things I've done for you people. I mean, I don't want to sound arrogant, you know. I'd do it even if you weren't rewarding me. Hey, is there anything in this Californian woods? No, there isn't. California is enormous. Really, we must be traveling for like hundreds and hundreds of miles. Hold on, there's nowhere else we can go. No, I haven't been up here before. I'm hungry, really hungry. But I'm waiting for Mom. Yeah, he's still waiting for that regurgitated food. Over eastways is the king of the kingbirds. He's a caring soul who watches over us. Though he is a tad heavy. Are you magic seller or something better? No. You know I said that I would get a magic fire ring again, but I didn't, did I? Okay, fine. We didn't break our legs, though, so that's nice. So, can you take me to a different place, then? I'm thinking of going to a new continent with the wind. What do you say, Ark? Take you anywhere you want. I'm thinking of going to, Safarium, the paradise of animals. Ark? Wanna go? Yeah, animals come next, even though birds are a kind of animal, and it's odd that they're categorized differently, but that's also sort of a biblical thing, isn't it? Because it says God created the birds and the animals that crawl on the earth. I think it says that. The paradise of animals? Sounds interesting. Will you take me? Sure thing. We'll leave now. Hang on tight. Hold on, Ark, you know. The bird just said that he or she, I don't really know, was gonna take you. You didn't need to ask them. Anyway, but the paradise of animals, I mean, that sounds like the kind of place we gotta go to. Well, are we going to Europe? We must be flying for like a day. For days. Wait, the Sahara is green? Oh no, there's the Sahara. We're near the cradle of humanity right now. So this is Safarium, huh? What happened here, Ark? There used to be countless animals here. This was a happening place. The simple rhino Simon, Kameski, the slow turtle, Neo, the Lion King. I think Neo just had a baby. What happened to them all? Oh, no one cares about art no more. What a weird thing to say. What does that have to do with art? I mean, you're right, no one does, because no one's left. But I guess we're left, ain't we? How do we get through there? I can't really cut down the plants now, can I? The magic shop, huh? Any new magic? Oh, the zap ring and the wind pin and the grass pin and the snow ring. Okay, now we're getting more interesting. Yeah, I'll take one of these. While we're at it, I'll take a, I think I'll take 2 geo rings. Just for the heck of it. But after this, I'm gonna get better armor. Brother, have I got a deal for you, says the lost soul. Yeah, Stardew. What does this do? I don't know. Yeah, you don't have any armor either. Is this a door? It is. I see, so through this sort of... What is it? I guess this is a cave? Kinda, but the walls look sort of... What are those? Are they like trees? It's made of wood? There's something sort of phallic about it. I don't really feel okay with this. Lion den. Oh, I see. This is like where all the animals would live, if only there were still animals, you know, to live. Can we swim down this way? Yeah, it just brings us back to the safarium. What an odd name. It's like an aquarium, but it's also a safari? Don't worry, Seagull. I'm gonna get all those animals back. You know, Leo and the lot of them. I saved my village, I can save this place. But really, how do we get to that book? Well, whatever. There's gotta be some way, hold on. They couldn't just put it there and make it impossible to get to. Well, I guess we'll just look around a little while. So here we are in the cradle of humanity. Like, what's this? Spooky place, obviously. There's no cacti in Africa. Owl, what's going on here? From here, a land only for fiends. It is best that you stay clear. How bad could it be? Well, you know what, I think I'll avoid it then. The canyon will be a real challenge for mere survival. If you value your life, turn and depart now, boy. I'm not just some boy, do you know who you're talking to? I'm Ark. Cactus doesn't want to chat. Alright, fine, if you say that the Cape of... What is that? Is that the Cape of... I forget what that cape is called. You know, the southern Cape of Africa. Okay, so now we're in... I think this is... Yeah, this is Syria. Oh, I guess, my geography isn't good enough. I'm not sure what river this is. Huh? Oh, it's the Indus. What? Can't jump over that. Great music, though. So we're gonna hang out in the Indus, huh? It's another site of one of the first civilizations, was the Indus Valley civilization. What's up here? Nothing? No. Nothing. Is there even anything here, then? I mean, I guess we could just head north. So there's... I guess we're pretty near Egypt now. I think we just, like, that's the Nile by us, right? What's this? The Safarium again. Hold on, is there really nothing else I can do here? No. You know what? I think I'm not quite cut out for the animal safari yet. This is boring. If you want to return to Sanctuary, I'll fly out. Yeah, let's go. Sure, take me there. Sure thing, we'll leave now. Hang on tight. We'll see what other... I guess there's probably some kind of fish paradise, right? There's something so magical about just watching Super Famicom graphics display something like this. You know, you could render this in really good CG, and it just wouldn't feel as magical to me. So, where are you going? Oh, they all have little, like, bindles on their backs. No, I don't want to go to Windvale. Guys, don't be so upset. I mean, I know you love me. Ark, thanks for everything. Thinking of going to a new continent with the wind. Ark, I'm flying to a small, temperate island called Kamio. Wanna go? Yeah, let's go to Kamio. Hey, that sounds interesting. Will you take me? Sure thing, we'll leave now. Hang on tight. Hang on tight. I've never heard of Kamio, though it could very well be a real island. Probably is. Still, though. I am a little... It's kind of odd that Ark says, oh yeah, that sounds interesting. Like, at this point, your concern is whether it sounds interesting still? I mean, I understand. I really do understand, Ark, that, you know, to you this is... You're not the kind of guy who takes things very seriously. But you have to understand how important this place is, you know? This is stopover, huh? I'll travel between this small island and Sanctuary. Wanna go? No. Not right now. Maybe later on. Yes, sir. Give me a shout whenever you like. Let's go! Is there nothing here? Hold on, what? No. There's nothing here. I'm really kind of bewildered. I mean, clearly there's a lot of pretty land here, but you know what I mean when I say there's nothing here. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm not even sure where we are in the world anymore. Go back to Sanctuary. I appreciate your time and effort, Mr. Seagull, or Ms. Seagull, I really do, but... Oh, wait, is there something here? Oh, Zue. Okay, is this where the animals are? The animal spirits, I guess? Yeah, these guys are not friendly. You know, I don't know what that seagull is talking about. If that seagull finds this boring... I mean, how did he become so jaded? Well, of course, he doesn't know that this stuff is here. Yeah, more of the phallic wood thing. That's an armored turtle beast. Hey, could you knock it off, mate? Please? It exploded? From now on, I won't fight them then if they're one of those kind of enemies. The kind of enemy that's just a bad sport. So this is a dry riverbed, right? Surrounded by weird, like, phallic wooden walls. What's up with that? We could keep going to the east, but I want to see what's up here first. Ignore the terrapins, kid. There's so many, though. What's going on? What is it? Is this like a... Yeah, it's a wasp thing. And it's beginning to rain, I see. Well, that's fine, you know. That's good for life. Once again, the demons are their own kind of vibrant life. I mean, it's like an ActRaiser when God was taking out all these demons. But here, the demons seem much more sort of natural. They seem less like invasive creatures and more just like things that live here. Oh, it's a tree. I thought it was a monster. I mean, in the lighting, can you blame me? Some trees are monstrous, though. There is, for example, you know, I mean, it's not really a monster tree, obviously, but there is a kind of tree called, I believe, the blood oak? Or the blood maple, maybe? Which gets its name because its sap is thick and looks like human blood. As you can imagine, it's a rather frightening tree. You chop it down, and it's like bleeding out blood like you've cut into an animal. Of course, it's not really blood, but... Whoa, whoa! What the heck? I'm gonna wait for the terrapin thing to get out of the way. Okay, eat up. Or before we lose here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I say before we lose here. This isn't a matter of losing, it's a matter of, you know, dying. We can't go that way? Really? Whatever, I guess. This place is like a maze, but at least it's better than being in that horrible Grecliff place. That frog is tall. It's also probably evil. There's something through here, right? Yeah, there is, because he's crawling through. I wonder if we're gonna find anything, say, up here. I don't know. Yeah, just another exploding turtle monster. They're pretty common around here, which is not good. I don't want to deal with them. It's a Doma? How is a sharp exhale resulting in like a puff of purple smoke? 4 shaman controlled the weather at each rainfall altar. Well, thanks for explaining. By the way, shaman... Actually, what is the plural of shaman? I don't know. I'm not sure I've ever tried to pluralize it. I guess I just never even occurred to me to consider that shaman... I mean, is it shaman? I guess so. It might be. Granted, with some of the suspect English in this, I'm not gonna really assume it is, but that's something I'll need to check on later. Because I like the word shaman, because it's an interesting concept to me. Oh, I see. This is one of the altars, huh? When 4 souls join, a rain ritual will start. Ark, please save our people. Are you animal people? Okay, do I just need to find all 4 shrines then? Yeah, I guess so. There's that loud, like, bumping into something noise, even when he seemingly crashes into, like, nothing. How do we get here? Wait a minute, how did we get into this place anyway? Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh, yeah, I see. I don't want that purple cloud to hit me because I expect it will poison me. And I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff, you know? So we still have that other route on the riverbed we could have taken, right? Right. So I guess we're gonna go take that next. No, that's just the turtle creature's lair. You know, the turtle monsters, because they explode, it's not even worth dealing with them. Because you're only gonna lose by it. Unless you level up because of the EXP. But I don't even know how much EXP they're worth. They could be worth, like, none for all I know. Because I don't know. How can I know? It doesn't tell you how much EXP any enemies are worth. So I couldn't climb down there before, right? Do I maybe have to take out both sets of these enemies? I mean, could be. I mean, it makes sense they explode like they shoot out the fire. So they're probably full of gunpowder. Demonic gunpowder. Oh hey, actually, you can avoid the explosions. I thought maybe it would bring down whatever is stopping us from going that way, but no such luck, I see. You'd think we'd be able to use our weapon to, say, cut through all these vines, and maybe hack out a new path or something, but we can't. I think this is... Yeah, this is back towards the starting area, I think. Let's just go see what was in the other direction on the riverbed, you know? I'm kind of curious about that, and as it stands, it looks like it'll be a long time before we can... Oh, are those wasps' nests? I think so. Why did it remind us that we're in Zue? Like, I know where we are. We're there. Okay, that was a pointless detour then, was it? I mean, I guess so. But surely it's not really pointless, is it? I mean, I'm okay with it if it is. I think it's kind of a refreshingly interesting, like, design that a dungeon would have, like, a bunch of dead ends. Come on! What? What I really hate... What? I was gonna say what I really hate in this is when... Like, I'm not hitting anything. But I guess... Okay, so it just takes you back to the last save. What? That means I have to go through the whole thing again. Well, okay. Wait a minute. Can I get through here? Yes! Yes! This is how you get to this save point. Sure wish I knew about it before. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, I see the reason I couldn't have gotten over that little barrier earlier. It's because it wasn't a barrier, it was a cliff. Oh, I see. Oh, we actually can't go any further in that direction, so my entire attempt to get there that led to that game over was completely misguided from the start. And this just leads to this, yeah, there's nothing here, really. Oh, I see, not all of these things will have the bugs under them. And now the storm is beginning. Why is it... I mean, I know why precipitation happens, but why is it happening here? Like, what's the sort of design significance of a storm starting right now? Is there any? I mean, probably. Yeah, I don't think I went this way before. I think this is new. I mean, why not? You know, you think the ground would have a lot of plants on it too, like covered in grasses or something. I mean, it is true that in a jungle, generally... Oh! The Lizalfos had another soul in it. But that generally, the ground is, like, very infertile, like in a rainforest. Like, it's a rotting layer of stuff on top of it that provides all the nutrients, not the soil itself. Make way to a rainfall altar. What? Does that mean it went to a rainfall altar? Before I go through there, though, what's down here? Anything? That's the problem with this place, is I feel like this is going to be the pattern. There's so many directions to go, that, like, I won't be sure. Yeah, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I mean, I kind of am glad. I don't really want there to be too much to see here, because if there is, it means there's more navigating I have to do through this place, you know? Wait, I can't move in any directions there because of that tree. Which is silly, because there clearly is enough room for Ark to move around the tree. I guess what I'm not clear about is, are there 4 rainfall altars, or do we need to get the 4 souls at the 1 altar? Because I thought they said there were 4 altars, and that altar was altar number 1, but it said I needed 4 souls. Does it really mean I need 4 souls, 1 soul for each of the 4 altars? Also, was the soul that was there the soul that I freed from the giant frog monster thing? I don't really know. Well, we've gone up. Let's try going to the right. And that'll be, you know, we'll go to the right, then we'll go to the left, and we'll just try and check out all the different directions. Okay, we can't get to it because it can attack us through the tree. And it doesn't stop. And I'm pretty sure there is nothing this way, but I guess I'm not really sure, am I? Yeah, there is nothing this way. Alright, a whole lot of nothing. Sometimes I look at these gaps and I wonder, can I crawl through them? But I think that if I can crawl through them, I can see them from below, and, I will see them from below. So, we went up, we went right, what's down? Anything? Oh yeah, we've been here too. So down is where we came from. So I guess all that's left is, well, appropriately enough left. Oh, it's just a dead end. Well, now what? I feel like I've already looked around everywhere here. And this place is deadly. I mean, everywhere we go is deadly. But this place is like extra deadly, you know? It's like deadly, New Game Plus, extra deadly. Like the Deadly did a New Game Plus, not us. It's not like the game's harder now. Like because of the New Game Plus that we did. It's harder because the Deadly did a New Game Plus. I think what I need to do is I might actually need to take out as many enemies as I can. Because a lot of these enemies are... See, you never know which one is going to have a soul in it. Maybe that's what some of these dead ends really were. Rainfall altars. Relics from the past can be found in Zue. So I think that was 3 of them, so that means there's 1 more, right? So I guess what I thought were dead ends were hardly dead ends at all. So that means I need to take out the turtle thing down this way, right? This is gonna be so chaotic. Like, did you see that? I wasn't even entirely sure what was going on. What with this flickering sprites and stuff. Flickering sprites and who knows what's hitting what, but something's hitting some... I couldn't get away from it in time. I tried moving, but it didn't let me. Like, for real, guys. And I can't get down there. Okay, fine. So, if I were another soul, where would I be? Because at this point, I think we've gotten 3 souls for that shrine, and we need 4. This is the deadly spot from before. Because there's no room to move! And there's nothing down here either. Great. Unless this bug... it didn't contain it, did it? Yep, and here's the last one. I had to betray all my years of video game instinct and fight the exploding monster. Make way to a rainfall altar. Is it saying it's making way, or that we should make way? Either way, I think both would apply here, and I can't get any further there. Can't climb up. Okay, great. So I have to take the long way back to that altar, right? But what are they gonna do? Like, what's that altar gonna do that's gonna change things? In fact, maybe that's the reason that not the low level of nutrients, you know, but that there's no rain, and that's why there's no plants, like, growing on the ground. It does look very unnatural. I mean, really, these entire weird, lumpy wood things don't look natural. Like, how are those growing there? How did they grow like that, and why? Or are they gonna do this, and, like, it's gonna fill up the... Whoa! And it's gonna fill up the riverbed? Like, it's gonna fill the river? Maybe. That'd be kind of interesting. Then I could just swim up and get that treasure chest. Though, once again, I'm not sure who was around to put something in a chest. Although, clearly the birds, and I assume the other animals, were as smart as humans here. What? I feel an enormous power. They did bring life back. Wow. Plants have returned to the barren land. Green is really a soothing color. You can sleep on it, and it can feed animals. Food? That's it. Animals can't return because there isn't any grass for food. When more plants appear, animals should re-emerge. Like the gull mentioned, I should meet Simple Simon the rhino, Akameski the turtle, and Neo the lion, the king of all animals. Alright. I like the look of this place a lot better than I did before. Where's that chest, though? Oh, I don't know. I guess it was down here. Oh yeah, there it is. So that's why, well, I mean, I don't think it's just the food. I think it's also that, you know, that their souls have been put into monsters, and that's another reason animals aren't back. Still, though, I guess the only way we can get out of here, then, is by climbing up to that ledge where that turtle monster is. Better get out of the water. If it gets struck by lightning, we'll be zapped. No, now what? I certainly don't know. I think I'm going to take this out because it's good for getting EXP. You know, taking out opponents. And I feel like that's a large part of what I need to do here, is get EXP. Because I don't know, I mean, well actually I do know. Like that guide I looked up, it recommended I be at a way higher level than I am. But the thing is that after Senran Kagura 2, I don't trust any guides to give me accurate ideas of what level I need to be at to do something. Perhaps I could get through here now? Yeah, I can. The tree is somehow gone. You think the tree would be, like, back in full force rather than vanished, but... I mean, I'm not a tree. Why would I know? I'm assuming the sticker is some kind of weapon. The weapon door. And where's the sticker? There it is. Yeah, it'll be somewhat stronger. Though I won't be able to smash rocks, I bet. Which doesn't make sense, because if it's stronger, why couldn't it smash rocks? I don't know. I do like that they changed the graphics to reflect what weapon he has equipped, though. I wish they would do the same with the armor. Or at least with, like, Ella's cape and other sort of plot-important armor. So where are we? Oh, we're here now. Alright, so there is new ground to explore. Let's see what we got. Yeah, here's a place where we're gonna need to activate another rain altar. Looks that way for pretty much for sure to me. No, we need to have our other spear equipped. The one that can smash rocks. I know it's called a rock spear, but I feel like it must be called that because really, it's like smashes rocks. Not because it's made of rocks, because if it were made of rocks, you know, it wouldn't smash the rocks. It must be like a diamond sphere. Unless you consider a diamond a kind of rock, which is fair. I see how you could. Because they are, like, I mean, I guess they are a kind of rock. I mean, like, gems are a kind of rock, aren't they? Hey, where'd that turtle monster go? There it is. I don't want it to be destroyed off screen, because I don't know for sure, you know, I don't know whether it has a lost soul in it. I mean, I assume I see the pattern. We're going to need to get 8 souls. Oh, and we leveled up. Pays off. It did explode off screen, but I'm just going to assume there's not a soul in it. Thing is, you never know which ones will have them in them. Like, there seems to be no pattern to it at all. Hey. Run! Yeah, those two didn't have anything in them. Hold on, like, look at this, what's this wooden thing? Can I push it into the riverbed? Nope. It's just there to block our path, I guess. So, in that area, yeah, there's a chest there, which doesn't mean that there's going to be any souls there, but it might. Plus, if there is a chest, that means that there's something in it, so that's worth checking out for its own sake. Would you... Oh, it's already... there was a soul there, but we're gonna still take out this one, though, because I don't want to get it in the way! Ugh! Made it. I know you didn't mean to hurt me. S-bulbs are fine with me. You know, any bulbs are. We really are. That's what we're living on tubers. I feel like this whole experience is making Ark become a sort of more thoughtful and mature person. But I mean, not that there's any choice, you know, given the circumstances he's in. But he still seems somehow unreal. Like, of course he's not real, but, you know, I don't really relate to him in any way. I even related to, like, the other villagers more than to Ark. And so, the fact that we're asked, like, well, Ark is going to be our hero, it's hard to... I don't really buy him as a hero, because, like... I guess how do I put this? I don't sympathize with, like, his goals enough, I guess. But that's not right either. Huh? This rock wall is shaped odd. Looks flimsy enough to knock down with a good puff of air. Oh, I see, so we're gonna have to have one of these things blow us into it, right? Because their, like, breath will puff us, like, forever. No! Not that one. I ate the wrong thing and wasted one. Great. Anyway, where's the antidote things? Because I'm assuming this will never, like, cure itself, you know? Anyway, you... Now we just have you, so come down here. Yeah, don't puff out those, like, wads of blackberries. Come down here. Come on, I'm right here. I know you guys don't like me very much. Come on. Come on. Froggy Man. I forget what you guys are actually called. Maybe, like, Dobai or something beginning with a D? I can't believe, why isn't it coming down here? If I attack it, will that provoke it? Yeah, here we go. If only it had done that, like, a meter further south. No! I see, it only does it after you attack it. Is that it? Yeah, but it was Oh, but there was a soul. Still, I'm gonna need one of them in order to get through this wall. Which I think is a little strange. But anyway, what was I trying to say about Ark? Oh yeah, he's like... He doesn't feel sort of real. He feels like a figure out of a folktale rather than somebody who I'm going to, like, identify with in any meaningful way. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Not that you can't identify with people in folktales, but you normally don't. Because they're normally a little too removed from, like, our experience of life. I mean, it depends what kind of... I mean, like a myth kind of folktale. Not like the, you know, old country ballad kind of tale. That's different. There you do at least basically identify with them. Okay, so there's the wall again. It's up here, right? The brittle wall. So hey. Yeah, I think I have to attack them to provoke them into... There we go. Thanks. Sucker. Doesn't realize it's doing exactly what I wanted it to. Yeah, if we just destroy every monster we come across, it definitely, it'll definitely get us all those souls as soon as possible. Yeah, that one doesn't have one in it, though. I was a little worried when I learned I wouldn't be able to have my automatic healing spear, but I think I'm beginning to get used to it. You know, I've become accustomed to the way things are here now. This is the shrine, right? Yeah, or the altar. It's not a shrine. Frankly, what's the difference? I suppose there might be some cultural differences. Magirok. And hey. Alright, to the rainfall altar! You know, it would really suck if you got all of these and then got a game over. Oh, it's beautiful out here now. I mean, you'd think so anyway, but we can't climb up on those ledges because those big wooden blocks are in the way for some reason. And I don't mean these, like, the ones on the edge here, which remind me a little bit. I remember I was in a place in South Carolina, and all along the trail there were what looked like little odd lumps of wood growing out of the soil. And we were told they were young trees of, I forget what kind of tree, but it was a tree that reproduced by, like, its roots would grow down and then grow back up through the soil, which I thought was a pretty remarkable adaptation. And the roots that grow back up through the soil would become new trees. In any case, Maybe these are something like that, but there weren't so many of them. It's not like they were a fence. No, I can't pick up whatever that thing is. Hey. Yeah, it exploded, and no soul, just some gems. There's a soul, though. I was a little concerned this dead tree would block our path. Oh, the explosion didn't affect us somehow. I mean, yeah, I knew it wouldn't. Oh, it's like a buoy. Kind of interesting. I guess those other ones were sort of beached buoys. But why are they here? I mean, they look a little too cleanly cut to have just fallen there. But who would have been around to cut down trees and put these logs in the way? Well, I guess if this is in our world, I know exactly who. Humans from long ago. Thing is, it's been raining here even without the rainfall altars. That's one of the first things that happened when we arrived, was rain began to fall. I don't really much like walking in rain, but I think rain is sort of beautiful, and obviously it's a very essential thing for life. Well, water is, but that's how, one of the ways water is sort of disseminated. But how are we gonna get through here? I mean, Ark is, of course, soaked to the bone because he's been out in the rain and he's been swimming around. It's really gross. I mean, he'll probably get some kind of rash. I'd suggest he might get some kind of jungle parasites, but I don't think that'll happen. And the reason for that is that there's so few animals around. Like, there are no animals yet, apparently. Unless they're like demon parasites, which would be even worse than the normal kind. Is there some way we can get onto this land that's right beneath us there, that kind of island? I feel like that's where we want to get to next. But I feel like we've just completely circled around and have missed it. And we can't get to the other side here, clearly. So, how are we gonna get to it? It's probably like another path I need to crawl through and I've just missed it. In any case, it is true, I once went on a really long walk in the rain, and it wasn't really deliberate, but it was the only day before classes, and I had to find my classes so that I could not be late to class and, know where the classrooms were. And I did, but by the time I got back, I was completely soaked. I was soaked through, my hair was as wet as if I just, taken a shower. It was really quite unpleasant. But at the same time, there was something sort of exhilarating about it. By the time I got back, I was like, who even cares anymore? I have just taken a completely, soaking wet rain walk. Should have brought an umbrella. Though an umbrella would not do Ark much good. Also, if Ark doesn't know how to swim, the flippers wouldn't really help him swim. Now, would they? No, they wouldn't. I mean, I guess up here is the only path we have to take. So, but there's nothing up here, is the problem. Can we... Oh! So that's what we needed to do all along. Well, this clears up everything. So apparently these things are called... They're called Dungans. Is what these turtle monsters are called. I see. Dungans. You think I would just have remembered that already since the name keeps being displayed? So what are the frog creatures then that do the exhales? Well, in any case, those Dungans keep exploding, but I'm not seeing any more souls. Oh, hey! Nice! Some good stuff I just got. And soon all the animals will return and everything will be all good again here. The question is, where am I going to go to next? Will it be to that little island where there seemed to be nothing? Maybe. Be on your way, little soul. I mean, really, you're a pretty powerful soul. I guess I shouldn't call you little. I don't necessarily, though, mean you're little in the sense that you're small, but more that you're, like, young or something. Also, I know there was another one I just freed. Hey, how you doing? So was that the third or the fourth soul? My time searching around made me kind of lose count, but I think it was the... Whoa! I don't much appreciate what you just did there, buddy. Not much at all. Oh, another soul. So this is the fourth one then. But where's the rainfall altar? Oh, hey! Actually, I know where it was. It was way back the way we just came from. It's gonna be kind of a pain to get there, though, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, what can you do? If you're wondering why I'm still fighting these enemies, it's because it's like level grinding. But it's not quite grinding, because I'm not running around just to do it. I'm trying to get back, but like while I'm getting back, I might as well get some more EXP. And it's guilt-free, because, you know, they're just like monsters. I mean, I think. In any case, they're certainly not people. Like, the souls inside them are like people's souls, but they're not like... The creatures themselves, though, are not like people. Although I'm under the impression there's like a reincarnation thing like going on here, because like, is the idea that they were reincarnated as demons, or that they've been sort of put into monsters' bodies, or what? Well, I don't know. I was kind of hoping this would stay, but it didn't. Oh well. Jump! In fact, what I think would happen is if you got a game over, I'd go back to that last save point, but I'd come back here and all the stuff I had done in the jungle in Zue would still be registered. Like, the rivers would all be full, and I wouldn't need to find the souls again. Because that one soul I did find, I didn't need to find it again. Okay. The rainfall altar was just downstream here, right? I think so. And although we're perfectly safe in the streams from any monsters... I mean, not really, but there aren't any monsters around here that seem to live in them. It is sort of somehow less satisfying than walking on land. Maybe because I'm terrestrial. It's beautiful, really. I mean, we're seeing the world reborn one piece at a time. And that really is pretty extraordinary. I can't really think of any other video games that have done that kind of thing. Well, I mean, I can think of some video games that, like, portray evolutionary development. Of course, Spore is the most famous one, though I'm a lot more interested in LOL Lack of Love. Which, maybe down the line, I'll do, play through on. Actually, wait, where are we? I think this is the first area again. In any case, there's a treasure chest. Might as well open it, right? Might as well. What do these potions do? Do they increase our stats permanently or temporarily? That's what I want to know, and that's why I have been, like, hesitant to use them, because I don't know for sure what they do. Yomi's not being much help either, and you know Yomi knows a lot more than she lets on. Because that's how Yomi is, you know. That's fine, Yomi can be how Yomi wants to be. I'm not telling Yomi how she should live her life. But you know what I am telling Yomi is that maybe, since both our necks are on the line here, she could be a little bit more helpful and tell us what all the potions and stuff we get do. Because, I mean, I don't think Ark knows. I certainly don't know. So I couldn't tell Ark. But Yomi... I mean, I couldn't tell Ark anyway. Ark can't hear me. Okay, so what's next? Some other... It's gonna be like... like 4 more... I guess the question is it going to be 4 more souls, and then are we going to fight a boss? Or is it going to be the boss, like, has the 4 souls, or something like that? I don't know. Hey. Hey. Problem solved. That's odd, that one didn't explode. What's up with that? So now this riverbed will be full down here, right? So it will. The main thing that made the last, the Dark Twins easy to defeat was that their attack was very easy to avoid. And I guess I'm just not confident that this one will be. In any case, it can't hurt to take a small bulb or two. Tasty. I mean, eating these raw, I mean, that's hardcore, honestly. Yeah, it's being worshipped by demons back there, it looks like. Oh, hold on, there's a new one. What the? How do we even hurt this thing? Oh, I see, when it opens it up, it's like, expose that flame. So it's a pagan god that's being worshipped here, and therefore it's evil, of course, but... You know what, I'm beginning to think... I'm wondering what will do more damage, you know? Do you think it'll be like... See, that attack, like, how do we... avoid that? I mean, this is certainly one of the more fierce-looking monsters we've encountered. Hey! There we go! We're doing a very tiny amount of damage to it. In fact, you know what? I think it might behoove us to equip our somewhat stronger sticker sphere? Spear, I mean. No, I mean, it doesn't seem to do much good, you know? And also... How about this? We have those rings, right? Let's try one of them out. You know, it just seems like a thing that might be a good thing to do. No, don't equip the jewel box. Armor door. The issue is, last time I used it, I seem to remember that I couldn't even move. So I'm not sure what good it's going to do us, but... It must do something, right? And it could be really helpful. Fire ring, pyro ring. I'm gonna go with a zap ring. I see, so it's like whenever it's like open up, except when it's doing that attack, it's vulnerable. I guess, like, so I just used that ring. Oh! Did I shoot those out? Yeah! I did. So I guess that's what the spell does? Or does it make my attacks, like, in any way stronger? I don't know. In any case, are those... So this is a pagan god that's like being worshipped at this altar, right? It shouldn't be called that, though, because it's like a demon, not like a respectable pagan god. But the thing is, though, look at those guys behind it. They're clearly not worshipping it back there. You okay? No? Yeah, I think we... What? Oh no. What happened to the worshippers? Oh god, we're sinking! I mean, I shouldn't say oh god, because it might mistakenly think I'm talking to it. I don't respect it, because it's no god at all, it's a demon. Hey. Okay, time to eat. Also, time for another spell, I think. I feel like, I don't know if that helped us for sure, but I feel like it did. And given that the demon's associated with ice, I'm gonna use this. Hey. Hey, just come a bit down to my level, why don't you, huh? It's because you know it'll lose. The second it stops running from me, the second it dies. And it knows that. This demon. Coward. Come on, I'm not gonna lose here. I've come so far. I've opened all the shrines. But we're out of the Mega Bulbs. This is not good. Maybe I could try out one of the life potions? I mean, I have a lot of them. Use it. Oh, that's what they do. In that case, there's no reason to have not always used them every time I found them. I'd like to think the demon god is like pounding away at this box, and it just can't get in. Alright, we have that, and might as well take the strength potion. So now that I know that these are indeed, like, they just increase stats, I kind of regret thinking that the life potions probably would have restored health. And I think they restore a tiny bit? No, they don't restore anything. Is there some kind of strategy to this I'm missing? Now that I'm so low on health items, I'm gonna check the guide again. Yeah, it says that, you just basically have to attack it until it's taken out. Which is some great advice, guide. Thanks. Okay. Okay. I feel like all we can do is take all these bulbs. We're gonna need to buy so many more. I mean, it makes enough sense that we're wielding, like, something made out of plants against this, you know, the sticker, I think is what it was called, against, this, you know, monster that's trying to... Well, actually, I guess the plants are not what we're trying to restore. We're trying to restore the animals. We have, like, an intimate connection to the plants. Ugh. Okay, just dodge everything. Just dodge. Whew. Yeah, that didn't do such a good job dodging. I mean, I didn't do such a good job dodging. Come on down. All you can eat. Oh, God. We're gonna lose, aren't we? I guess I'll find out then whether I was right that everything would be restored after... Okay. After, if you got a game over here. Oh boy. Oh God, please, please. Let it be all the same like I thought it would be. And for that matter, I guess we've lost all our items, but I'll go restock them after I'm sure that it didn't reset the entire area. Okay, it didn't. It didn't. This is good. And we are missing all our items, though. Well, I'll go do some shopping. And now, a new recording session. And consequently, no more frame skipping. I know that Ark said he didn't know how to swim, but he was clearly lying, you know, he was just screwing with Yomi. You can clearly even see he knows to put his mouth above the water to get breaths every few seconds. I'm sorry, it's a breaststroke, and he's getting breaths while doing it. Is this the... No, this is Alter 3. Back in the drink. He's gonna get a rash after this, though. I mean, he's soaked through to his underwears. Which is probably like a loincloth for him, you know? I mean, actually, yeah, I mean, I guess so. That's probably the kind of underwear they would have worn where he's from. Not that that would be any less uncomfortable if it was soaking wet. This is not the way to go. Oh! You can level up in the middle of a boss fight, huh? I guess that you must get EXP per attack then, rather than per enemy defeated. Or I guess that qualified as defeating an enemy, huh? This is actually a really, interesting idea for, like, a fight, you know. This kind of... You go into the final altar and it's been taken over by, like, some kind of evil cult. I guess what, I come to think of it, doesn't this monster look a lot like Satan from ActRaiser? I think it does. It has the same skull, you know, the same kind of, it breathes fire. It is a sort of skeleton demon monster that's, oh, missed that one, that one. Still, did 30 HP damage to it, that's something. Doing a lot better this time. How far down does this go? Are we gonna, like, end up, like, dangerously far underground, do you think? There's no telling in these kind of situations. Oh! Oh! It's gone. But we're still sinking. Ark, I have waited long for this moment. Mammals changed into monsters should regain their forms. But remember this. It is still too early for the world to be resurrected. You must lead the growth of living things. Oh, and here the Mode 7 should be working. Oh wow, a stone bridge! I always wanted to cross one of these. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hello? Your Highness? Hello? Where is he? Oh God, I've killed him!